Hi again. I was going through the journal entries that I got from the first week, and uh, a lot of you guys, did the assignment, but didn't really pay attention to my directions here for the formatting. And this wasn't a huge deal. You totally got all the points for the assignment. But there is a reason for these directions that we're going to see later, so I wanted to take a quick minute here to try and explain how to do this. So for this assignment, you were asked to start a Google document. Uh, and it says create a Google document by clicking the plus new in Google Drive. So sign in with your Ports K-12 account, use the plus button, and Google Docs is what we're working on here. Step 2 here says name your Google Doc AFDA journal, last name, first name. So see up here on the top left how it says untitled document right now? Well, if I get a whole bunch of documents shared with me that are all untitled, it's hard to know whose I'm looking at. So I asked you to rename this to be AFDA journal, last name, first name. So, rough comma Ryan for me. Okay, next step says use the title formatting to add a line that says my AFDA journal. So, you could just type my AFDA journal, but that's just boring old plain text here. So one of the ways you can do this is by highlighting it, and then see up here on the formatting bar how it has normal text. If you click on this little drop down next to it, we can click title, and now it's nice and big. So title, my AFDA journal. Next step says use heading 1 to add a line that says journal prompt number 1. Well, in addition to highlighting and typing it, you can also select it to start with. So I can also select it, heading 1. I can type journal prompt number 1, and today's date is 04/27, where this is whatever day you work on. Then hit enter. Then I said use heading 2 to add a line that says how are you. So I can go to the drop down, heading 2, how are you, and I'm doing great. Next says use heading 2 to add a line that says what did you do over spring break. So I'm going to go back to heading 2. What did you do over spring break? And hit enter, and you notice it goes right back to normal text by default after you hit enter, so that's kind of handy. And I played lots of Overwatch. And then this document you can attach to the assignment that's in Google Classroom and submit it. And that's really all that I asked of you for your first week journal entries. There is a reason why I'm asking you to use heading 2 and heading 1 for these things. So the subsequent journal entries, whatever journal prompt number it is and the date will be in heading 1, and whatever prompts I give you should be in heading 2, because we're going to actually add a table of contents to our journal later, and Google will automatically detect those headings as parts to put in our table of contents. So that's what I wanted you guys to do, and the reason for that is that we'll be adding a table of contents later. Don't worry about the table of contents now, but because, well, there's really only one page to my journal right now, so it's not really an issue. But that's it. I hope this helps some of you guys get to a little more familiar with Google Docs. There's a lot of cool stuff that we can do with it, and that's a brief overview. All right, see you next time.